A name that once meant prosperity. Now it meant only one thing: iron control. Towering peaks imprisoned the city, their imposing presence mirroring the suffocating rule of Victor Kane. Kane, a man who had seized the silver mine, the heart of Ironhaven, and with it, the lifeblood of its people. The air, thick with coal dust and despair, clung to you like a shroud. Each day, the mine's siren wailed, a mournful reminder of Victor's dominion. It dictated their lives, their meager earnings, their very existence. Families huddled in dilapidated homes, their faces etched with a weariness that spoke of broken spirits and empty stomachs. The once vibrant marketplace lay deserted, its stalls empty, a testament to the crippling poverty that had gripped Ironhaven. Hope, it seemed, had fled this city, leaving behind only the cold, hard reality of oppression. Elias Marlowe knew this despair intimately. He had felt its icy grip tighten around his heart the day his wife, Ilara, succumbed to the mine's deadly cough. A cough that plagued countless others. A silent killer ignored by the man who held their lives in his callous hands, Victor Kane.
Ilara's face, pale and gaunt, was forever seared into my memory. Her last breath, a rasping whisper of love for me and our unborn child. It was a promise, etched in grief, a promise to fight.
Rage, a potent elixir, coursed through Elias's veins. It was the only thing hotter than his grief. This was not just about survival anymore. It was about justice, about honor, about reclaiming the soul of Ironhaven.
I see Ilara in every cough that echoes through the streets, in every hungry child's eyes, in every bowed head resigned to its fate. I will be their voice. I will be their weapon.
The first protest began with a murmur. A shared whisper of defiance that rippled through the cramped alleyways and crowded homes. It swelled, gaining momentum, until it erupted into a roar that echoed off the imposing mountains. Men and women, their faces hardened by years of hardship, stood shoulder to shoulder. Their voices, hoarse but resolute, demanded justice for Ilara, for the countless lives lost, for the future of Ironhaven.
This is not just for Ilara, this is for every life lost, every future stolen. We will not be silent.
At the forefront stood Elias, his grief transformed into a beacon of hope. His words, raw and powerful, ignited a fire in their hearts. A fire that Victor Kane, watching from his fortified mansion, desperately sought to extinguish.
My dear citizens, I hear you. I understand your pain. I promise reform. I promise change.
Enter Mayor Harlan Voss, Kane's cunning puppet. With a silver tongue and a heart black as the coal that fueled their misery, he feigned sympathy, promising reform, promising change. But behind his mask of concern lurked the chilling reality of deception. Voss's promises proved to be empty. The oppression continued, more insidious now, veiled by a pretense of progress. But hope, once ignited, is not easily extinguished. It found new life in the shadows, in the hushed conversations under the cover of darkness.
Elias, now a symbol of resistance, became a phantom, a whisper in the wind. He moved through the city's underbelly, rallying the disillusioned, the desperate, the courageous few willing to fight for their freedom.
They became known as the Ghosts, a clandestine force united against a common enemy. They disrupted Kane's operations, sabotaging shipments, leaving warnings scrawled on the mine's walls. Their presence a constant thorn in Kane's side. Each act of defiance, however small, chipped away at Kane's control, fueling the belief that even in the face of overwhelming odds, hope could flourish. The fight for freedom, however, is rarely fought with fists alone. It requires ingenuity, cunning, and a willingness to fight fire with fire. Recognizing this, Elias sought out the ostracized, the forgotten souls deemed useless by Kane's regime.
There was Greta, the elderly woman shunned for her knowledge of forgotten tunnels beneath the city. Her wrinkled face held a lifetime of stories, and her eyes, dimmed by age, still glittered with defiance.
And there was Finn, a young blacksmith, his hands calloused but nimble, his spirit unbroken despite the loss of his family to the mine's insatiable hunger. In the depths of his workshop, hidden from prying eyes, he toiled tirelessly, transforming scrap metal into weapons of rebellion. They, along with a small band of others, became Elias's most trusted allies, their skills and unwavering loyalty forming the bedrock of his resistance.